I figured I'd come out here for my next fucking video. We're here at Lowell Correctional Institution, as you can see, in response to a couple things. So let's talk about the first. Keith Turner getting out of jail on bond. How in the fuck, Marion County, can you allow a man who has sexual battery, lewd and lascivious exhibition, and battery on 2 juveniles be allowed out on fucking bond after a career of abusing women incarcerated? Mark Inch, good job on your dumb ass uneducated video the other day. And I'm curious as to who wrote your notes in your memo for you, buddy, because whoever did, you need to fire them because you have zero idea what you're talking about. Touche on taking all responsibility and accountability away from the officers that work in your institutions who are responsible for inmate care. You blame it on their overworked, they're overstressed, there's systematic changes that need to happen, but at a certain pace for the Department of Corrections. At what pace would you like, sir? How many more women you want raped? How many more youthful offenders in this camp? Do you want to be sodomized, sexually assaulted, ruined for the rest of their fucking life? And speaking of ruining people's lives, Keith Turner, what you've done is create 2 potential inmates in the state prison system by the abuse that you enacted on them. Why? Well, because little girls that are sexually assaulted that don't get the correct treatment for that end up using drugs, being promiscuous, and acting out in ways that you would never understand. And so DOC makes a fucking memo after you're arrested and you're fired saying that they don't condone it. Bull fucking shit, you don't condone it. You sons of bitches have been allowing this motherfucker this entire time to do exactly that. Y'all have covered for him. Your buddies, you sit there, you lie under investigations, and Keith, you got more investigations right now than Hillary Clinton. Motherfucker, you should be worried, and all the people protecting you should be worried. So I'm just out here to let you guys know we will be back. We'll be back in January. We'll be back whenever the fuck we choose to come back here to speak out against this goddamn bullshit inside this institution and the people that fucking allow it. So Mark Inch, hire some other people to do your research, or maybe do it yourself. How about we get a federal fucking shutdown of Lowell Correctional Institution so we can work from the fucking ground up, doing exactly what we're supposed to do to make changes to reduce the recidivism rates in this state. Y'all get it the fucking together. We're tired. Oh yeah, and another fucking thing that I forgot about. People want to know about the good old boy system that occurs here in Florida in the judicial and corrections systems. What that comprises of is them covering up for one another, not releasing stuff to media that would be readily available for every other criminal. Kind of like if you go to Marion County Clerk of Courts and do a case search. You cannot find anything on Keith Turner, but if you look up all of the other people that are on the arrest roster around the same time frame, theirs is on there. Why is his not on there? Also, if you go to Marion County Sheriff's Office and you look up inmate search, you don't find his mugshot, nor do you find any in custody or out of custody archived information. So can Marion County explain how you guys are continuing to cover for a known physical abuser, sexual assaulter, and child rapist? Because I think it's disgusting, and I'm not the only fucking one. I mean, there's like a team of us out here who are sick and tired of the bureaucracy, the bullshit, and these fucking red tape legalities that allow you guys to continue to act the way you do and cover it the fuck up. So, I hope, pray, and believe that the FDLE or some federal agency is going to come in and swoop in and shake up your fucking world. Just being on those grounds is enough to get my fucking blood pressure going here. So anyhow, anybody that has any stories of abuse at Lowell, whether you're an inmate currently, and you see this, a former inmate, a loved one, any other institution, as a matter of fact, if you guys are watching this, email me at exposeabuse@lowell@gmail.com with your stories. Make sure they're factual. Don't come to me with some bullshit that you just want to, make the goddamn news about. Make sure it's factual, and I promise you, I will continue this. I will continue to expose the absolute disgusting despair that goes on behind those goddamn walls in Florida Department of Corrections. I love you guys. Send me emails.